Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. In today's tutorial I'm going to show you how to draw this reference photo right here. So I'm going to spend only 20 minutes on this reference photo and I will do my best to explain the process. Okay, so here let's get started. So I will use the Loomis method as usual. Okay, so let's get started. So we start with the circle. This is going to be the basement for our proportions. Then let's go ahead and chop off the side of that circle. Okay, and now we're going to chop off a little bit of this side as well, just to show that it is a 3D object right there. Now what we are going to do is to draw the brow line. So I've already said this in the previous videos, but I'm going to repeat this. In a neutral pose, the brow line is usually at the center of the head. It's wrapping around this cranium at the center, and if you take that measurement, you're going to see that it's roughly at the center of the head. Okay, usually, but because she is leaning, the head is kind of tilted downward, then this brow line is going to follow the angle of the head. Let's draw the center line of the face, and that center line of the face is going to be wrapping around the cranium as well, and we need to draw the angle. Okay, so you can use a pencil to identify the angle of the head, and as you can see, it's kind of tilted like this. Okay, this is not a neutral pose. The head is tilted downward, so the horizontal and the vertical axis are going to be wrapping around this cranium. So we're going to draw a parallel line to the center line of the face to draw the jawline, and we're going to draw the side of the face. So this is going to be the side of the face. As you can see, my lines are not perfect, but it's okay as long as you get the proportions right. So we have the right hand side, and then now I'm going to draw from the jawline. I'm going to draw the jawline. Normally I use a curve. I use a line instead of a curve, but let's draw a curve this time. So I feel like this is the overall shape of the head, and let me go ahead and place place another line for the bottom of the nose. So the head now is divided into three. Now we have the brow line, the hairline, the brow line, the bottom of the nose, and the bottom of the chin. So this is how I usually start my drawing, how I place the proportions. I sometimes adopt a more intuitive approach to my drawings. So this is just to show you how to place the basic proportions of the head. Let's draw the ear. As I said in the previous video, the ear sits, if the head is tilted downward or upward, the ear is going to be either above the brow line or lower than the brow line. Okay, and the same thing applies to the bottom of the nose. Okay, so you have to observe the relationship between the ear and the brows or the bottom of the nose. As you can see, it is higher than usual. So let's draw the neck. So I'm going to start from the back of that cranium. I draw a straight line and I extend that line to find the shoulder, and now I draw another line. So you can draw a curve from side to side to get the other shoulder. And for this one, we don't really see the other line, so I'm gonna just leave it this way and maybe draw some pretty shapes of okay, a cylindrical shape of the neck. I made the neck thick, so I need to adjust that later. Anyway, so now we have the general proportions of the head, but there is still many things to do. Okay, so I'm going to draw some lines for the contour shapes of the hair. And now let's focus on the eyebrows. You can use a pencil to draw to find the measurement of each eyebrow, okay, from eyebrow to the other, from one eyebrow to the other. I feel like it's a straight line from here to here. Anyway, so I'm going to draw this eyebrow and this one. The shape of the eye socket. So I think this is going to be the shape of the eye socket for this particular pose. Now the cheekbone. So I'm going to start with this. The planes here, the lines are very subtle. Okay, the transition between the lines is very subtle, so I have to pay attention to the change, the subtle change in the lines. But still, you have to draw the lines. It's better. It's much easier to interpret than drawing the curves. That bottom of the nose, I feel like I need to... So the tip of the nose, I think is going to be somewhere around here. So in this type of angle, the tip of the nose is below the nose line. So the nose line is here and the tip of the nose is here. And in a neutral pose, or when the head is tilted upward, is facing up, when the face is looking up, you can see that the bottom of the nose goes up until it sometimes touches this line. So it's totally different when it comes to the head looking down. Okay, so let me draw some shape real quick. I still feel like I need to bring the nose down again. Okay, let's start with this. So I made it big, but it's okay. All right, the keystone shape, the eyebrows, and the top lip, the mouth line, and the bottom lip somewhere here. So let me double check. I think it is correct. So we're gonna find out later. So I'm gonna start with the eyes and see. Okay, so I'm going to draw a straight line or a curve from side to side, and this is how I usually find the proportions of the eyes. Okay, and in a neutral pose, they are usually, the eyes are placed in at the center of the head. So let's see, normally this is going to be the line for the eyes, the placement of the eyes. So I feel like I need to bring the eyebrows slightly higher, like here. And the eyes are going to sit somewhere here, this line. All right, so let's see. Okay, top eyelid. And the eyeball, it's wrapping around the eyeball. Let's see with this one. I'm going to use the nose as a starting point to draw this one eye. Still need to bring the eyebrows up, like here. And the nose. The mouth. All right, let's add some hair and see where we at. As you can see, I'm using the side of my pencil. Well, I feel more comfortable when I use the side of the pencil. It's more comfortable to draw those lines. I still don't know if she looks like her, but I need to trust the process. I need to trust the process. So here the jawline and the cheek area. All right, so here the eyes. Okay, let's make them cleaner. Actually, I forgot to mention, you can clean some guidelines that we don't need anymore. She doesn't necessarily look like her, but if you focus, if you pay more attention and add more details, it's gonna eventually look like her. But for the time being, let's not lose concentration. The side plane of the cheek area, and here we do the same thing. I think I need to make her eyes bigger, but the problem is not with the eyes. I feel like the problem is with the nose. I either make the mid to nose small or way too big, so let's correct that. I always find it difficult to draw the nose in this type of angle. So we see the side plane of the nose, the other side. This is a very tricky part, the bottom plane of the eye. You have to be very careful because there is a plane there, and that plane is wrapping around the eyeball, something like this. The eyelashes. The upper eyelid. The eyebrow. So as I said before, the eyebrows have to go higher. So let's draw the other eye. Sometimes I like to draw one eye at a time, and sometimes I like to draw both at the same time. I like to jump from one eye to the other. It's much easier to keep track of your progress and the proportions. I don't want to make this eye too wide. Okay, let me double check the proportion. Okay, the tear that is going to be here. Okay, this one eyelid is wrapping around. So I usually use the side of my pencil because it's much easier to get the smooth lines, those curves. Alright, that's enough. Okay, so the eyebrows are going to this direction first of all. Okay, they go up and they bend progressively to the side, and at the end they go to the other direction, to the opposite direction, like this. And that's how you draw the eyebrows. Okay, here the chin. I made the chin big, so I need to make it smaller. I think like this is better, so I'm going to bring the neck slightly inside. Okay, I think it is much better like this. So the ear. Now this bottom of the ear, if you draw a straight line, it's going to sit on the same line with the bottom of the bottom lid of the other eye. Okay, I use this technique a lot to check my proportions. And let's draw the last details before we finish the drawing. I'm going to finish with the details on the hair. Let me adjust this. I'm gonna stop here. Okay guys, thanks so much for watching. If you do like the video, please give me a thumbs up. I appreciate. And if you want to watch more of this content, make sure you follow me and check me out on Patreon if you want to support my content. I upload exclusive tutorials and demos out there. And let me know if you have any question, any comments. I will be happy to reply. Thanks so much guys for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.